of triangular obsidian. I'm mostly just wanting to practice up a little pressure flaking, and I'm going to do a little bit of square edges, see if I can play around, get some convexity, and then run flakes across it. We'll see how it works. Just goofing off, changing the angles a little bit on what I'm doing here, and hopefully we'll be able to see this pretty good. See if I can get this thing started. Ooh, that flaked way too easy. Yeah, I didn't really want to go that far, but all right. I really just want to get started so I can do the square edge here. Zigzag it, more or less. And I haven't done too many slabs recently. Never was real good at zigzagging, to be honest. I get square edge off, but that's about it. Yeah. But I'm in there, so maybe I can get started. Get somewhere with it. Feels weird. I need some music. Not sure what I can listen to and what I can't. While I'm filming anyway. Well, I'm sure everybody just loves a bunch of pressure flaking, right? Maybe I could use a little more. But this is more for practice than anything. Not even sure what kind of obsidian this is. I don't know if it's I can't see anything shining through it. It may just be black. Kind of blind from looking at the light now. That should help my napping. Trying to get up, not right on that, but up closer to center so I can get this zigzag. That's something I've been struggling with. I always want to go right here, and then I end up with a bad spot in it somewhere. I don't have anything to work off of. I need to work on this pad too. Go. I was watching Stone Hooks do this, and he was the one where I picked up not to get down here and to get up here a little bit farther on the, little farther up on it, closer to center, from a zigzag, which I seem to be struggling with, but it is working a little bit. We'll try. I'm losing a lot of edge here. Well, not a lot, but a little. But I don't guess this was supposed to be too big. Then we'll come back and hopefully make a pass on it. Run flakes up there little ways up in it and then do a final pass and maybe have some decent flake scars. But how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's enjoying the weather. It's really pretty outside. I want to go outside and that, but I gotta do that inevitable thing for the IRS today. So I don't have time right now to go out and set everything up. Hope it stays pretty the rest of the day. Well, I need to find some music to play. I'm gonna have to message Danny and see if he cares if I play some of his YouTube music on here. Maybe something. Flute. I think he made a playlist. How many of you guys is out there in the YouTube land nap slabs? Be interesting to know. I think everybody does it a little bit here and there, but I kind of started on them a little bit. Learned quite a bit from it, actually. And I just don't like it when I don't make it look... I don't want it to look like a slab when I get done. Sometimes, like as thin as this piece is, that might be hard to pull off. So we're going to try though. But it's going to be a point, hopefully, and not multiple. Ooh, that never good. They run right down that edge. I should have known it was going to do that, I guess. I might get past it right here. Probably should go back to the tip up here and work back. May do that. I know I will if I have any trouble here. This could break off right there and not give me the flake I want. So I'm going to do a little short flake right there. And there. Kind of get rid of that. And then... well, that worked. I don't know if it was going to work anyway, but it did work. Got me past it. The only thing I don't like about napping obsidian is this stuff gets everywhere. I got to really be careful to clean my shoes off before I go upstairs. Don't want to be walking around barefooted. Although there are people that do. And cut myself. I'm a wuss when it comes to my feet. I am definitely no barefoot Danny. I don't know how he does it. I got another buddy that naps in flip-flops. And I just don't understand how they do it. I cut myself with these cut-resistant gloves on. Especially on obsidian. Alright, so we got it zigzagged. Hopefully I'll just go down, and that side definitely looks better than that side, but I do have some working surface there to work off of. So I'm going to try to run some shorter flakes, not all the way across, just to take some of this flatness out of it, and then I'll try to do another final pass here in a minute. Where is my file? There it is. Everybody's favorite part, right? Tip's getting pretty rounded here. Don't bother me for the zigzag, but it will for this. And I may need to, probably going to have to reset my room up from what I'm seeing if I'm going to nap this way. Change where my tools are. They're on my left, and that's where I have my camera right now, so I'm not really sure how that'll work. Switch over to a pad with a little bit of a notch in it. I guess I need to file this or grind this too, don't I? Well, we're going to have some really crunchy edges. One thing I do like about grinding this stuff like this, it really brings out your edges. You can see where to work from. So I'm going to try to run a pass down this side. It's probably going to clear the tip, but I hope I don't get all the middle. I might. I'll just have to play around and see. Like I said, I haven't been napping a lot of Obsidian. And, well, I really ain't been napping a lot of anything lately. I just kind of want some shorter flakes. Go up in there. Give it a little more convexity here. Probably ought to run a little farther than that, but it's not bad. It doesn't go anywhere. Yep. I'll put a little more oomph on this one, maybe. Right there in the corner where I can break it. Yeah, that cleaned it up a little bit. Work on the base. What was it? Somebody said, don't forget the base. I always forget the base. Well, so if this works out, I get to post it today. Y'all like this view? You like this angle? Let me know in the comments if you like this view better. I'm just trying to figure this out, how to do this, to be honest. As far as the setup, that didn't work good. But I think I got a chance to hit that again and run a flake right here. Hopefully get a little of that off. There we go. Alright, that's kind of what I was shooting for. Now I am going to, it's pretty black, shiny. I'm going to try to do the same thing to this side that I just did to that side. And hopefully get some convexity in it, and then I can run flakes across it. Hopefully. We shall see. Figured this would be some good practice for pressure flaking, since I haven't done a lot here lately. Even when I was napping, I've been doing mostly bifaces, so because I've been practicing my indirect. In my percussion, well, pretty much all my percussion. That didn't work. Try to move it over a little bit. That sounded better. Yeah. Try to run a flake in an angle here. There we go. A little hump right there too. Guess I didn't get that a while ago. Hope I'm staying in frame. Kind of not used to this way of looking at it. And I'm zoomed in pretty close to it too. So hopefully this works. And yeah, cleared all the way across. But that's alright. That was going to be the next pass anyway, right? Work on the base. Don't forget the base. I have a lot of stalled notches because I forgot that base or didn't pay enough attention to the base. Ended up with a thick base at the end and scared to hit it because I'd break it in half because I done had the rest of it thinned out. Alright, well, there's the kill shot. Wouldn't want that flying at me. Alright, so now I'm going to try to clean it off and then straighten it up a little bit. I may use an my issue stick for this. And a different pad with a little bit wider notch in here. One of Danny's. One that I've got more plumb out. Well, it ain't more plumb out, but I got some grooves cut in it. But pretty good for running flakes with. They don't hit the pad to stop on me. So I pretty well know it's me if it doesn't work. But sometimes sometimes it's me no matter what tool I use. So alright. It's got a little bit of a hump more to this left side here, so we'll come from this side first and see if I can't still frame here. Oh, that's just so much easier. Just don't bridge it, Jim. That ran all the way up there. Not sure why it didn't go straight, but probably the way I was angling it. Come across this little ridge right here, hopefully clear this off, maybe, and thin it at the same time. Well, it didn't do quite what I wanted it to. Dented a little bit, or beveled it, I guess I should say, convexity. That one done some work though. Still got a ridge here if I need it. I don't want to because I don't want to put a scoop out there, so maybe I can come from this other side and push a couple flakes in there. I still got the base too, so let's see what happens. Ooh, I got a little bit of the corner right there, and I think I put too much pressure against the corner here. Blow that off. I see a corner notch in the future. Forget some materials just you don't want to put too much pressure on it like that. That was my fault. But I don't think it'll ruin me. Just a little off the corner there. Just got one more spot here. A couple flakes, hopefully, from right in here. Well, let's see. Do I have a file handy? Yep. It's right there by the snake bite kit. Let's see what I can do here. Didn't do much there, other than that one come off a little quicker than I wanted it to. So did that one. Get up on there, Jim. Dang, a little short. I really just want a skimming flake. Go in there and skim that off. I don't want a deep, nothing deep. Like that. Yeah, like that. That's what I wanted. If I can do the same thing here, I might get that from the base. Got a hump there. Easy enough. Don't want too long a flake though. But I do want to thin that base a little bit. There we go. And cleared that side. Not bad, minus a corner. But again, if I make a corner notch, it's going to work just fine. Alright, let's see if we can rinse and repeat here. A lot of people don't say it doesn't matter much, but I like to go opposite of the way I'm trying to flake this way. Kind of help raise that up just a tad sometimes. I don't know if it makes a lot of difference. It seems to work for me. So I keep doing it. But don't know. Whatever everybody works for you, I guess. I just got all those nice slabs in from Danny's and Mookite and I'll see what I get. I don't even remember what all I got. A rainbow obsidian was one of them that I got. Some coral. So this is a good practice for that. Is what I'm thinking. She's getting skinnier. A little bit. Still a little thicker than I wanted. Still kind of looks like a slab from this angle. But it's got a little bit more convexity to it than it had. Probably when I pressure flake the edge, maybe some of that'll go away. Hopefully. A little bit left. Ain't gonna be a very big point. that should have went a little farther. Yes, it should have. A little bit of a hump right there. So I can skim some of that off. That's better. Got to clear that. It's kind of getting wonky. This side's staying longer. I didn't lose much edge up here. Let's see if I can fix that. We could get the scruncher out if it keeps acting that way. Not sure how I got it so crooked. May just be that corner off the top making me think that, but that was one of the flakes I needed right there. Need one right here. Find a good way in there. You got a couple options. Kind of like, don't like that ridge. I got a little thicker on the tip than I wanted, but I don't know if I can get that off without coming from the tip. And skinny as that is, there's a good chance it ain't going to still be there when I get done. With some pressure here in a minute, I might get some of that. Try to run this flake in at an angle that way, take some of that hump off up there. I don't know if I did it or not. Yeah, took some of it. Yep. Don't forget the base, Jim. Before she gets too skinny. So I got one speck right there. Just got to find, I think I can come in right here and get that. I think. We're going to find out. Try to run it. Ain't a lot of ridge there, but there's a little bit. Maybe. Sometimes it's on this Obsidian, though, you can run it on a flat surface. I don't think I got enough. Stopped a little short. That spot wants to be stubborn. I don't know if that's a flake or if that's some of the original. I don't know. It's getting pretty thin. My old eyes just ain't good enough to see that. There's a hump right there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not. Right here. I think I can get it though. Driving me nuts, that corner's up there like that. I'm fixed to take it off. With hopefully not on accident though. See this? I'm not used to that being there, I don't guess. Bumping it with my leg. I don't want to run long flakes here. I just want to clean this edge up a little bit. Put just enough to get a little convexity back in it. Or in it, maybe. Not back in it. Take a few little humps.